Welcome Strategy Battle Gamers to another GBHL YouTube video. You're here with James.
And Jamie.
Support your Hobbit hobby.
And today we're going to be unboxing... Who is it? That's not him.
What are you doing?
That's
Where's
mine.
it gone?
That's mine.
Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone?
Is it this one?
Yeah, we'll do this one. Guys, we are unboxing our first unboxing. The Desolation of Smaug releases. We have got... Oh, look at that!
It's Beorn.
It's Beorn. We've got Beorn to unbox. It's going to be our first unboxing, and we are going to be unboxing various models, aren't we?
We are, yes.
I think all of them.
Got Thrain the Broken.
Legolas.
Toriel.
Thunderwheel.
Another Beorn.
And behind us here, we've also got the Mirkwood Rangers and the Palace Guard. So this will be a series of videos that we'll release over our Desolation of Smaug. It'll probably be a fortnight, won't it? Really?
Yeah, I think these will probably go up for the second week.
Yep, it's probably going to be about a fortnight of releases, so we will keep getting our daily content out to you. I hope you're enjoying it.
Yep.
So let's get stuck into Beorn straight away. Now, I'm using a knife to open this. If you are a child or below a certain age, make sure you get an adult to open this for you.
I'm not very responsible.
Yeah, or call Jamie. Then we can't do it. Okay, so I'm going in there now, and let's see what we get. Keep that knife away from the expensive model. Here we go. Ooh. Okay. I'm in, guys. I'm in. I don't want to break it. Couldn't find a pair of scissors, so even if you're using a pair of scissors, make sure you've got a responsible person who can cut this open for you. So immediately, I mean, you can see this when you can even just see it in the blister. Yeah. What are your first impressions?
He's big.
He's big.
He's big.
He's big. He's been training with me. He's a beast.
He's bigger than you, bloody hell.
Not really. You mean like from a scale point of view?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would be bigger than me. Well, he turns into a bear. I can't turn into a bear.
I can.
You are a bear. A hairy bear.
The hair bear lunch.
He is big. He's a big model. In fact, I think he's bigger than the Bolg.
Yeah.
The Bolg miniature.
He's just massive.
It's absolutely massive, which makes me quite excited to see him in the movie.
Yeah.
Because
see how he towers above everyone else.
Exactly, and how they do that as well. Now, it's really interesting because there's been a lot of opinion on some of the leaked images, not of the miniature, but of
the bear itself.
Well, no, I was going to say about the actor, the actual look.
Oh, the actual
look.
actor, yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot of interesting discussion about his look. Yeah. Because in the Hobbit books, how is he described?
Well, he's got like the big beard, and you know, he's your woodsman. He's typical, like, you think of a Canadian woodsman with his shirt off, and that's what you think of when you think of Beorn.
Yeah, he's kind of described as being really big, bushy, dark beard, and
rippling muscles, and just
yeah, a big dude. Now this guy's got the muscles, okay, but I think the thing that some people have had the problem with is this whole kind of hair.
Mutton chops.
Yeah, he's got like chops that come down here, and then he's got his hair. He's got big hair, and it comes down his back. Now, I have to say that when I saw the leaked pictures, I was kind of like
this.
You look like a really bad Elvis impressionist.
Oh.
I have to say that I wasn't too sure.
No,
but I didn't want to make an opinion.
You kind of like in the leaked image that was on there, not the One Ring forum that we use, but OneRing.net. He looks very much like an old 80s action hero. Yeah, that's how I imagine him.
Looks a little bit like. Have you seen Labyrinth? David Bowie.
I actually, you know what? I have not.
What?
No, I know.
What? Guys, you know what you need to do right now that you listen to that. You need to rib Jamie. He's not seen Labyrinth. David Bowie. What? It's a great cult movie.
I know.
It's a really great...
I've been told by so many people to go watch it. I just forget to.
It's awesome. I think I might have it somewhere, and you can borrow it off me. Maybe. Yeah, he looks a little bit like that in terms of the hair going back, that kind of David Bowie kind of look. But I have to say, since the leaked images of the miniature, I immediately started to love the look of it.
Yeah.
And that hasn't changed looking at this beautiful fine cast model. I'm going to bring it up close there so you guys can have a little bit of a glance and a look. Now, I'm not a fine cast buff or anything, but I can't see any defects at all. Can you?
You see anything? Looking on this one, besides a bit of flash that you're going to probably cut off, there's not much with the actual model itself that's wrong. Actually, I can't see anything that's wrong with the model.
No, the model looks great. But if any of you guys have got a sprue of this,
and it's maybe warped, or if it's got an air bubble in it, you can always take it back to Games Workshop, and they're very good at replacing the models because they sort of unofficially accept that Finecast hasn't been the best product release, and they're more than happy to sort it out for you.
Yeah, which is obviously a good thing. Inconvenient for you guys, but just let us know if any of you guys have had any problems with this, because we've got two here and they both look absolutely...
Both look good.
They both look gorgeous. So the instant thing that you notice about him is that he is big.
Yeah,
he is big. He is big.
To give you some sort of point of reference, the Legolas and Toriel models, when I've compared them in the boxes, obviously it's not a direct comparison, he's twice as big. So
he's a beast.
You're not going to be able to hide him from Bowfire too much.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's true. And if we look at his profile, which we will do, a quick look. Now, you will have already seen us talk about the various profiles if you've watched our Desolation of Smaug
release sort of videos,
where we go through the source book itself. But we're just going to have a quick run through again. So he's quite an expensive model. He's 10 points more than a Treebeard. So make sure you know what that is. What would you put that as equivalent? He's 4 King's Huntsmans.
If he's going to earn his points back, he's got to kill 40 goblins with a shield.
There you go. Yeah, I saw that written down on the forum somewhere.
It's always a good way to, if he wants to earn his points back, kill X amount of goblins.
Yeah, and he's a pretty decent hero. He's like Dwalin.
He's got two of the rules that Dwalin has. He's got Burly and Fearless.
He's also got Resistance to Magic, which I had to ask you exactly what that was.
Yeah, so Resistance to Magic is when you're out of will points in your store, you can always resist spells on 1 dice at least.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And he's a woodland creature as well. And
you hope so.
Yeah, and he goes into Radagast Alliance list. I think what you see with a lot of the Radagast Alliance models is you're going to see them as just being inserted into other lists, aren't you?
Yeah. They
are
are sort
an
of
independent character.
Independent heroes. I mean, Guahir can lead the Eagles, but they are there sort of like as your...
Yeah, he can lead the Eagles. They can all lead Eagles.
They can all lead Eagles, but they're there sort of like the guardians of the woodland of Middle-earth, essentially. Yeah. Like, they all have some part to play in the nature of Middle-earth, and they will just appear in armies. Now,
he's got 200. He does have an option to bring a bow. No point doing that.
No, he's got a 3+ shoot value. I wouldn't...
Yeah, but hang on a minute. You're paying 200 points to fire 1 shot, strength 2, a 3+ shoot value. You know, he's basically doing
totally worth it.
You just realised what a stupid thing you just said. You've just realised, didn't you? Partway. Well, don't put it out. Oh no!
I say, if you've got the 5 points to spare, it's always worth giving a hero with 3 might a bow.
Okay, he's blushing. He's going red in the face. He's not having any of it. You can do that, of course. I would say, unless you've got that 5 points spare.
Literally, if you've got 5 points spare, it's always worth trying to give a hero a bow, because they can always do some damage.
Yeah, they've got might. They've got might. So if they can
get that 1 shot off, you never know.
Yeah, let's not completely berate and belittle Jamie. But this guy, you want to get into combat.
Yeah, he is he's the opposite of Balin.
Yeah, opposite of the new Balin profile.
You want to get this guy into combat.
You want to get this guy into combat. He's a beast.
As a bear, though.
He's a beast, yeah. And this is the interesting thing. He's got a great special rule. Now, obviously, this model just comes on its own. But in future, we're going to get a release. And it might be a release where there's another pose of him and this together.
Yeah, maybe.
Or it could be the bear on its own.
I reckon it'll be the bear on its own.
Yeah, I reckon it'll probably be about 25.
Something interesting that they say is... so, Beorn can obviously transform into a bear, as you say. But doesn't it say... oh no, they are going to... I thought it was...
Based Beorn with...
With the Bane on the Bear, there's going to be a specific Bane on the Bear model.
Yes, there is. There is going to be a specific model. To change into Beorn's bear form, you roll a d6, and on a 4+, you've got a 50-50 chance of turning into a bear. Yeah. There are some big pros for this, and there are a few cons as well.
Yeah.
There are a few cons. Now, Beorn the Bear, effectively, is Treebeard with an 8-inch movement.
Yep.
He is Treebeard with an 8-inch movement.
Yeah. He keeps the same might, will and fate as what he had expended, or what he started with, what he'd expended when he was in his man form. So
yeah, you don't suddenly gain. If you change over, you don't suddenly gain
everything back.
And it's the same with wounds as well. I did check before because I thought, why doesn't the wounds have a star as well?
Yeah.
But I did check; they have actually put, and the wounds remain unchanged. So if you take a couple of wounds, he still has those wounds when he becomes a bear. He basically becomes a beast.
He becomes a monster.
He becomes a monster. Well, literally, yeah.
Quite literally, he becomes a monster.
Quite literally becomes a beast. The key thing here, which Jamie will explain, is he's got his own special brutal power attack, and we'll discuss where you'll likely use that.
So his special brutal power attack, along with Rend, Hurl and Barge, what's this one called? Crushing Strength. Now, he will make... he obviously trades his attacks, his 3 attacks, to use this, and he makes a single Strength 10 hit, and if he wounds with it, he can make another Strength 10 hit against that model. If it's saved by fate, then he stops his sort of rampage of them. But you can expect to see this used against big models. So things like trolls, this guy's strength 8, he's like Treebeard, so he's going to be wounding them. Well, he's strength 10, isn't he, for this strike? So he's going to be wounding them on 3s, and he's got a pretty decent chance of getting those 3 3s in a row with his might points to kill something outright. So yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be a really good sort of anti-monster. Yeah. Anti-monster. And I mean, not so much, but he will also be a good hero killer. Low fate heroes.
Low fate heroes, or even I was thinking Fell Beasts.
Yeah. You
strike the Fell Beast, knock the guy on top, wounded on 3s, keep going. With being strength 8, you can even hurl it.
I'll lend it for you if you want to.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. But he is gorgeous. Now the downside to turning into a bear, you can turn back and forth.
Yes, you can. As long as you can roll that 4+, you can turn as and when you want.
And I think it's good that there's that randomness. You can't rely on being either or.
Becoming a bear.
So you get dead close and you're like, oh no, he's not. But he can hold his own.
Oh yeah, he's got a decent stat line to hold his own in combat.
The downfall is he becomes berserk. As a bear, he pushes aside the quiet wisdom he possesses as a man and becomes a frenzied killer. So he must always charge an enemy if he's in range. So he must do, and remember he's got 8-inch movement.
Yeah.
And he can't use the stand fast or heroic actions of other models, and vice versa. They can't use his. Yeah. So he stops being sort of effectively a leading hero.
He just becomes a monster.
He becomes a monster, which is really good and really thematic.
Yeah.
So this has been an unboxing video for this gorgeous Beorn. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
You're going to paint it tonight, aren't you?
If I can get away with it.
Yeah.
If I can get away with it, I'm going to paint it either tonight or tomorrow daytime sometime, because it's just gorgeous. Expect to see this in a battle report soon.
Expect to die in a battle report soon.
Oh, bit of fighting talk. Jamie's just bitter because he's never beaten me.
Because he won't play me again.
Because I am resting on my laurels.
He's dodging me.
There's nothing I can say to that. I am dodging you. I like the fact that I won 3 in a row. That's good, all on camera.
I like the fact that you cheated in those games as well. And you know you did. Maybe not on purpose, but you cheated.
This has been another Hobbit SBG unboxing for the new Desolation of Smaug releases. Hear the excitement in our voices. Get out there, support your Hobbit hobby, buy all the miniatures, and then we want to hear from you and tell us what you think. Happy strategy battle gaming, guys.